This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart singing. Soon bells will be ringing. This is the moment of sweet aloha. I will love you longer than forever. Promise me that you will leave me never. Here and now, dear, all my love I vow, dear. Promise me that you will leave me never. I will love you longer than forever. Now that we are one, clouds won't hide the sun. Blue skies of light smile on this wedding day.
I do love you
with all my heart.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Dust off the sun and moon and sing a song of cheer. Just fill your basket full of sandwiches and weenies, then lock the house up. Now you're set. And on the beach you'll see the girls in their bikinis, as cute as ever, but they never get 'em wet. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. You wish that summer could always be here. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Dust off the sun and moon and sing a song of cheer. Don't have to tell a girl and fella about a drive-in or some romantic movie scene. Why, from the moment that those lovers start arriving, you'll see more kissing in the cars than on the screen. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. You wish that summer could always be here. You wish that summer could always be here. You wish that summer could always be here. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. He didn't say much, he kind of quiet and shy. And if you spoke at all, you just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John. Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought that they'd breathe their last except John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well, grabbed a sagging timber and gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree he just stood there alone. Big John. Big John. Big John. Big Bad John. Big John. And with all of his strength he gave a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above," and 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. And now there's only one left down there to save Big John. With jacks and timbers they started back down. Then came that rumble way down in the ground, and as smoke and gas belched out of that mine, everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Now they never reopened that worthless pit, they just placed a marble stand in front of it. These few words are written on that stand. At the bottom of this mine lies a big, big man, Big John. Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John.
Superstars, organic food and foreign cars. I don't believe the price of gold, the certainty of growing old, that right is right and left is wrong, that north and south can't get along, that east is east and west is west, and being first is always best. But I believe in love, I believe in babies, I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. Well, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregate. I like to think of God as love. He's down below, He's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does and doesn't care. And I'm an ordinary man. Sometimes I wonder who I am, but I believe in love. I believe in music, I believe in magic, and I believe in you. I know with all my certainty what's going on with you and me is a good thing. It's true. I believe in you. I don't believe virginity is as common as it used to be. In working days and sleeping nights, that black is black and white is white, that Superman and Robin Hood are still alive in Hollywood, that gasoline's in short supply, the rising cost of getting by. But I believe in love. I believe in old folks. I believe in children. I believe in you. I believe in love. I believe in babies. I believe in mom and dad. And I believe in you.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love.
Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other come what may? Is promise really something people can't, not just something they would say? families really never go away. Oh, oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Grandpa, everything is changing fast. We call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa, let's wander back into the past, then paint me the picture of long ago. Lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may. Is promise really something people kept, not just something they would say and then forget? Families really bow their heads to pray. Daddies really never go away. Oh, oh, Grandpa.
You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, well, just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever.
when you get a card like that, what do you think? Someone writes a nice message.
Well, what do I think? I think it, gosh,
Mostly progressives name your price.
you know, it
Helps people find coverage.
sounds like
on their budget.
they were sort of right on.
Susan remembered you almost blowing your eye out.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the case. I guess I could have, but it hit my nose instead, and I was out by Overpeck Creek in Teaneck, New Jersey, and that's where I would fish off the little bridge that was there, and I used a straight pin and curved it, used that as a fish hook, incidentally, and a string, and then I got a stick or something from the bushes.
Like Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
Did you ever catch anything?
Oh yeah, I used to catch carp. And so anyhow, I had some empty, I thought were empty 22 shell casings. And I don't know why I hit it with a rock or something and it blew up.
Oh.
And a piece of metal got me in the nose. And that's what that was about.
Oh, you have to have stitches?
No.
Your mom was probably happy, huh?
Oh yeah, it scared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Baby, I love you. Susie Q. Like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. Susie Q.
You get involved with the collies of a dog.
Well, I think Mary May wanted a collie, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And we got the first collie. His name was Jim. And he was a tricolor collie. And, but then, you know, we wanted to show the dog, but he was not a showable dog. He had a Roman nose, which they don't like, and I don't know, some other faults. So we gave Jim to somebody else, and then we went to a breeder and got a collie pup, female.
She looked like Lassie?
And yeah, she looked pretty much like Lassie. She was very pretty.
Who was that? Bonnie?
Oh, and that, if you're filming this, you're doing it at the wrong time. I'd have to think about it. It's
That's
been
okay.
long, many years.
That's okay.
But anyhow, we started out with her, and we started showing her, and then we got another. Well, Bonnie was her name. I just thought of it. It was Bonnie, and we had to give our first litter back to the breeder.
Mm-hmm.
That was our payment, part of the payment for having the dog.
Mm-hmm.
She had 12 pups, her first litter,
Holy cow.
and we had to hand feed them, stick a tube down their throat, and feed them that way, which took up a lot of time and energy and everything. But we got it done. We didn't lose a pup.
Wow.
And so we got that done, and then we, I don't know, somehow we acquired another collie, but I can't remember the name of the collie. And then we got into camp and went through boot camp. And then from boot camp, then I went to hospital corps school, because that's what I was going to be, was a corpsman. And that was at Balboa Hospital in San Diego. And I think I spent about 4 months there, and then I got restationed at Oak Knoll Naval Hospital in Oakland, which is no longer there now, but it was when I was there. I was stationed at Oak Knoll for 6 months, and I got a call from the head nurse, and she asked me if I wanted go to a independent duty station. And I said, well, yeah, where is it at? And she says in Monterey. And I thought that was great. So I went to Monterey, and I spent a year at Monterey. I learned, I gave, I don't know how many shots. I even got in on some surgery. Then there was a notice circulating around about technician schools to go to, and for some reason I sort of liked eye, ear, nose, and throat, and so I picked on that, and I got it, and I went back to Oak Knoll Naval Hospital for 9 months, and took a training course there. Surgical technique, scrubbing in, passing instruments, cleaning instruments, did clinical work, hearing tests, also visual ophthalmology type of stuff. And when I graduated from school, my next duty station was Camp Pendleton. And Camp Pendleton, I was there for 2 years. Worked in the eye clinic. I dispensed eyeglasses. I also ran hearing tests there, catching malingerers. Also catching malingerers on visual field tests for eyes, and various things that go on in an eye clinic I did. And then in 1962 I was due to either re-enlist or get out, of the Navy, and I decided to get out. And then I went into the Naval Reserve for 2 years. I was active Navy Reserve. And I was stationed at various reserve units down in Moffett Field, Hunter Point in San Francisco, electronics center up in Petaluma area, then at Oak Knoll Naval Hospital again, where I taught first aid classes to new people coming into the hospital corps, but in the Naval Reserve. And so I got out of the reserves and looking for another job, and that's it for the military. Thank you. Bye.
And then I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, Beach Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellersburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Atmore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.